Welcome back to the 25 Days of Christmas. Today we're going to be swatching all of my black eyeshadows, whether they be in singles or in a palette. Looks like I have more palettes than I do anything else, but we'll start out with the singles first, and then we will go into the palettes. So the first one that I want to start out with is probably the famous one, and that is Makeup Geek's Corrupt. Boy, my skin is super dry. I did go ahead and grab some more, I just grabbed a little bit of cream just to put on my skin. And so, and then I also grabbed my Makeup Geek Corrupt in the rebrand so we can see the difference. Let me see where I'm at here. Here we go. Oh yeah, not as black. I guess the idea is to find the blackest black. Here is Let's Do It by ColourPop. Sydney Grace's Midnight. And then I also want to swatch Sydney Grace by Temptalia Palette Umbra right next to the Midnight shade, so you guys can see the difference. Looks to me that they're pretty much the same black. All right, and here is Coastal Scents' Incognito. I think this is their black. They do have another shade that looks very similar to black as well, but I think this is their black. It's kind of a gummy shade. I don't know what the deal is with it, but there you go. Okay, let's start in with some of the oldies but goodies. This is the Lorac Pro. I think it's the third one. And this is the shade Black in that palette. This is more of a blue black. And then this is the black, and this is the first palette, I believe. Oops. From their reformulated line, this is Lorac's Noir palette, and this is their new black that they have. You can tell it's a little bit different formulated. It's quite a bit darker. The Tarte Tartelette palette seems to have a really, really dark shade that looks black to me, so I'm going to go with it. And it looks like that was a good choice. That looks like a black to me. Nabla Side by Side palette has what seems to be a black, and it is, I can't read it, Untitled, I think it is. This one's a little bit, there we go. Other than the Blackest Black that's found in the My Dream palette, Natasha Denona's only other black that I know of is in the Biba palette right here, and it is a cream to powder, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like a black black or if it's just supposed to be like a blackened blue or something like that. But anyways, here we go. Looks pretty black to me. And here's some of the other shades. Okay, and another palette comparison, we're going to look at Soft Glam Noir and Sultry Noir. So here's Soft Glam Noir and Sultry's Noir. And here they are on the arms. Hopefully I can get this for you guys in frame. One looks like it has an olive undertone and the other one looks like it has like a warm undertone. It's kind of interesting, really. The darker of the two seems to be the one in the Glam. And then Physicians Formula's Sultry Nights palette has a black in it. So I'm going to go ahead and start swatching on this arm. Ooh, this is one of the better formulas I've seen, and especially for a drugstore version. Viseart, this is the, what is it, the mattes? The neutral mattes has a black in the corner. So go ahead and swatch that. Actually not as good as the Physicians Formula. I think because of the butter formulation behind it, it makes it so that the black goes on. Okay, next up. These two I'm kind of interested in. Stone Cold Fox has a black and so does Bare Necessities. And are they the same? Okay, so here we go. Rock Bottom is the black in Stone Cold Fox. And then Spyglass is, they feel different, is in Bare Necessities. They do feel different. So Stone Cold, and this is Bare Necessities. How do they swatch? Not one of the better ones for sure. Yeah, definitely not one of the better blacks. Okay. The Balm used to sell singles, but then they quit selling them, probably like 2 or 3 years ago. They have a talc-free formula, so let's see how black their black is. Or lack thereof. Here, let's see. I like how their pans are a little bigger, so you could use them as like blushes if you wanted to. I'm not really getting any payoff here. That's about as good as we're gonna get, folks. So that's a talc-free form. And then probably one of the most popular palettes out there that I think everybody's had access to, at least to swatch, would be the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. And this one is supposed to be MAC's rival and also Makeup Geek's rival. And it is it Jack's? I don't remember what it is. It's called Abyss. Morphe's formula. Not really doing it. Okay, there you go. That is all of my black eyeshadows. I would say whichever one this one is I think it's the Natasha Denona one, or it's the Lorac Noir one, is probably my blackest. But what do you think? All right, guys, that is it for this video. Thanks so much. Give this video a thumbs up on the way out if you are enjoying this kind of content and you want to see more. I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye!